Welcome to the Business English Podcast, the best place for non-native professionals to learn how to communicate clearly and confidently. My name is Tanya Suarez, and in each episode, you're going to learn specific skills to develop your corporate communication, American pronunciation, and career strategy in order to build the life you deserve. Let's jump right in to part 1. The simple past, 2 letters, ed. Did you know that you can pronounce that 3 different ways? So I find that even with my advanced students, they're still, I don't know if they weren't focused on this in the textbooks or what happens, that there is a disconnect between the simple past tense and the pronunciation for it. So I'm here to clear it up. The ed has 3 different sounds. And it could be the typical, the one that you probably use the most is the ed. So for example, offend becomes offended. Start becomes started. So it's the ed sound. That's cool, but not all simple past ed endings sound the same. We also have the T sound. So work does not become worked, it's pronounced worked. Worked. Laugh, like ha ha ha, laugh, is not laughed, but laughed. So it's a T sound, right? That's so cool. So it worked, laughed. The reason native speakers sound like they're saying something differently is because they are. And it might just be that you didn't know that before, or the textbook that you used didn't provide that for you. So this is where using videos online can be really helpful for your real life pronunciation. So we have ed, we have the t sound, we also have d, just the d sound. For example, love is not loved, but loved, loved. Amaze is not amazed, but I'm amazed. It's kind of, when you say it slowly, it's kind of hard. So that's why they also sound faster. Amazed, amazed. I'm amazed by everything you've done. Okay, so now you know ed, 3 different sounds. If you're thinking, Tanya, how am I supposed to know that or memorize all of the differences? Don't. I would recommend make a list of the verbs that you use the most, and then from that list, see which ones are regular verbs, because then you have the irregular past tense. So look up the simple past of the regular verbs that you use the most. Maybe you only use 5 verbs, maybe you use 20, but only focus on the ones that you need. And then you can go, I'll put a link in the video notes for like an IPA website that I use. You can get the IPA, which is the phonetic transcription, and if you see the ed sound or the ed symbol, you know it's the first type. If you see the T, if you see the D, then you know how to pronounce it. Even if you don't know IPA, like I like to tell my students, you don't need to know it, you just need to recognize how to use it. So now you know how to use it to figure out the simple past pronunciation. All right, let me know in the comment section what are other words that are hard for you to pronounce so I can make more videos. All right, bye. A great way to get more English speaking practice is to start your own podcast. Spotify for Podcasters makes it so easy to record, edit, and distribute your podcast right from your phone or computer. So no matter what your setup is like or how much experience you have or don't have, you can start creating today. Not only is it simple, it's totally free. I decided to start my podcast with Spotify, and it's helped me reach hundreds of thousands of people. So download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to spotify.com/podcasters to get started. For more business English resources like articles, videos, courses, and one-to-one coaching with me, head over to tanyasuarez.com.